Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to talk about pregnancy style. And I know that it might be a little specific, a little niche, not everyone is pregnant, but I really wanted, since I'm in my 8th month of pregnancy, it's almost over, I really wanted to impart what I've learned in the last almost year of being pregnant. It's not easy, it can be hard finding yourself, finding your style, kind of being flexible about it. Sometimes you don't feel great, sometimes you don't feel like your body is your own somehow. So having these tips and tricks and having those key items that really help you getting dressed in the morning, to me has been totally essential, and I wanted to share it with you. And we begin with one of the silhouettes that not only I have worn a lot, but a lot of you have told me you worn a lot during your pregnancies, which is a trapeze silhouette. Trapeze dresses are such a classic for pregnancy, especially if you love that more timeless kind of chic style, because kind of like a shift dress, they are a blank canvas that will fit you properly, won't be too constrictive, too form-fitting, but will give you that clean look. Very classic, very polished. You can dress it down with some more casual accessories, or you can dress it up for going out, for going into the office. I have shown you these that I bought from Uniqlo that I have worn up until my 7th month. Now they're a little snug, so I can't really wear them anymore, but they have served me right for a long time and just made things easy. I have talked about this in the past. Dresses are such an easy solution when you just want to throw something on and yet look beautiful and look polished. It's a one-stop shop. You just throw it on and then you kind of zhuzh it up with the styling, and trapeze dresses are perfect for that. So be sure to add them to your pregnancy closet. And still on the topic of dresses, another silhouette that has been just on repeat, especially during summertime in my wardrobe, are the prairie dresses. I have talked about them in my outfit journal video. I'll link it here, when I was in my transition between the first and second trimester. I just adore that silhouette. It's so feminine. It really gives you movement. It's not kind of cutting you in half, making you uncomfortable. That entire waist will just give you some definition around your rib cage, so the thinnest part of your body during this time. They're light, they're airy, they're fresh, and they highlight your bump like nothing else. And if you live in Italy, or if you come to Italy while pregnant, you'll understand why I have worn them so much. People here love pregnancy. They love new babies, children. They treat you like a queen. People will literally talk to me from across the street, people I don't know, and ask me when I'm due and if I'm happy and say that I look beautiful. If you need an ego boost, come to Italy while you're pregnant. It's just amazing. And the prairie dress will make it very evident. So if you're looking for a little trick next time you come to Italy pregnant, that one is it. And now that I am on my 8th month of pregnancy and it's actually starting to get a little bit chilly outside, knit is my best friend for everything. I love knit pants, knit skirts, knit ponchos, sweaters. Anything that stretches is the best friend of anyone who's pregnant. But the thing is, these are pieces that I'll actually be able to wear after I'm finished with my pregnancy journey, which is something that I really value, because if there's one thing that I hate is buying specific pieces that will not serve me any other purpose and will be basically forgotten at the back of my closet. So knit materials have been lifesavers. For bottoms, I would advise you to go for thicker knits, just so that it doesn't seem like you are wearing pajamas in public, and go also for colors that are a little bit darker. So I have these palazzo pants in a knit that are black, and they don't seem like loungewear. They can be worn as loungewear, and I'll probably be wearing them to airports or flights, things like that. But when combined with a cute top, maybe a little blazer, they do make sense together. Same thing with skirts. I love a knit skirt. I think it is an essential whether you're pregnant or not. So I really try to focus my energy, focus my budget on these types of pieces that will kind of expand, that will kind of accompany my body as I get bigger and then hopefully smaller. Then we get into maternity clothes territory. And this is a little tricky because everybody has a different body type, everybody goes through their journey, but I personally really tried not to buy maternity clothes because, just like I said in my previous point, I hate having things in my wardrobe that I just cannot wear, or that are so specific that they only serve me for a couple of months, a couple of weeks, and then I just have to get pregnant again to make use of them. So I really tried to extend the wearability of what I already had in my wardrobe and just bought what was absolutely necessary. In my case, I had to get maternity trousers and maternity kind of tights and pantyhose. That's it. I didn't buy maternity dresses. I didn't buy pregnant tops because I don't think it's necessary. These are silhouettes that are already out there in the market and that you probably already have in your closet. The trousers that I got were the cigarette pants that I just love. I think it's a great little silhouette, especially if you're wearing something voluminous on the top. It will counterbalance that weight and give you a streamlined finish. Things look a little bit more harmonious, a little bit more flattering. And then the pantyhose, not only to wear with skirts during fall winter, but also to kind of create a layer. If I was wearing something that was a little bit more bodycon, you guys know that I have a problem with showing lines, showing cellulite, showing texture. So having that layer of a pantyhose that wasn't pushing into my belly was very useful. Other than that, I did not feel obligated to buy maternity wear. I think they can be very expensive. When social media finds out that you're pregnant, it won't let you go. They will show you advertisement after advertisement of brands that do only maternity clothes. And I'm here to tell you, you don't need it as much as you would think. So be brave, be smart about what you already have in hand and build from that. Another little trick that has helped me kind of elevate my looks during this time is accessories, specifically shoes. I have always known the importance of sensible heels, but during pregnancy it has become even more clear because whenever you add a little heel to a look, especially when you're pregnant, it looks like you're making such a huge effort. Doesn't have to be anything super high. I know that being pregnant can sometimes kind of mess up with your balance. It can have circulatory issues going on. I know I did. But just a little kitten heel, perhaps something like a mule sandal or something like a slingback, some boots that have that boost of height but not too much, something that you can actually walk in will transform a look. There is this idea that pregnant women are always trying to look too comfortable, sometimes a little slobbish. So maybe you have a knit top and some knit pants, but by switching sneakers to a pretty pair of kind of elevated pumps will give you a completely different and much more dressed up effect. So do not sleep on the kitten heels, on the low block heels. They do make a difference. Something that I've also done during this period was stealing some of my husband's clothes. It's just so simple. If you are married, if you live with your boyfriend, if you have a man in your house, Raid that closet. Just steal pieces. I stole this sweater, for instance. I didn't steal it. He gave it to me, okay? And how cute is this? It covers my whole belly. It has that kind of preppy feel that I love. I don't have anything like this in my closet. I'll probably not wear this once I deliver. But instead of buying a new sweater that covers my whole bump, this was already in my house. This could be a barber jacket because your own doesn't really close anymore. This could be perhaps an oversized shirt in linen that you will roll up sleeves and kind of tie around to make it a bit more feminine. Don't be afraid to open those doors and look at all the possibilities that are out there. When you're pregnant, people don't accuse you of stealing. They'll even say, "Oh, you look great." Take advantage of this moment. I also think pregnancy is a great time to sort of spoil yourself a little bit. So if you have items in your wish list that have been there for a long time and that could actually fit you during your pregnancy, perhaps it's a new bag, perhaps it's a new coat, perhaps it's a pair of earrings, a scarf, get it. Because sometimes we do need those little pieces that will elevate our spirits, that will kind of enhance our moods, that will inspire us to be a bit more creative with what we have by adding these new exciting items. And instead of wasting money and closet space on impulse buys, you're being smart about it and you are bringing in pieces that you know you're going to love for a long time. Also, don't feel pressured to dress the same way you always have, except that this is a part of your life that is short and that you're going to have to adapt to. So don't put pressure on yourself to fit into those same silhouettes or those same styles. Try and see what you can keep, what you can still pull off. And the things that you can't, I have talked about this before. I love that cinched in belted look, but I just cannot pull it off. So I'll resort to other things. I'll find other things that inspire me, other things that are flattering to my current figure, and I'll just work hard to be able to pull those off again once I'm not pregnant anymore. But just take that weight out of your shoulders. Be proud of being pregnant, be happy about it, and try and control the things that you can. For instance, your manicure, your hair, your accessories, your makeup, and you'll feel like yourself a little bit more. This is it, everyone. These are the tips that I wanted to share. Let me know down in the comments if you have any tips and tricks to kind of maintain your style identity while pregnant. And I would love also to hear about perhaps conundrums or difficulties that you might be having if you're currently pregnant, and we'll try to help you out with that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see each other again next time. Bye bye.